global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness to the YouTube channel. All is not well in Peter Obi's party. Abure is getting it very hot, pretty hot. In fact, despite the fact that Peter Obi was actually having a meeting, one-on-one meeting with Abure, what he saw is quite surprising as they have decided to invade it, and it's getting quite interesting. What they mentioned is worth listening to, and let's hope that they sustain, or better still, survive this situation. Well, before we go into the news proper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the right subscribe button. Beside it, you see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified. It's not to update our channel on YouTube. Now, the leadership crisis within the Labour Party escalated some few hours ago as the Labour Party National Transition Committee (LPNTC) demanded the immediate resignation of Chairman Julius Abure, disrupting a National Working Committee (NWC) meeting with Peter Obi, the 2023 presidential candidate, in attendance. The Labour leaders, who forcefully entered the venue of the National Working Committee (NWC) meeting in Abuja, convened by former presidential candidate Peter Obi, insisted that Abure's tenure, along with others and those others executive members, would expire by the end of this month. Now, Comrade Abdul Omar, chairman of the Labour Party National Transition Committee (LPNTC), expressed committee's determination to forge ahead. Now, the issue at hand is the expiration of the Abure's tenure and that of the National Working Committee by the end of this month. We cannot afford a leadership vacuum. We have attempted to resolve this issue peacefully. If we can't find a resolution without resorting to conflict, that would be ideal. But today's event suggests that we must either find our way forward or make our way forward. Rest assured, we will not tolerate lawlessness. If anyone attempts to undermine our effort, we are more than capable of responding, Omar said. Now, according to him, the committee had been granted the mandate by stakeholders to organize a new and all-inclusive national convention. Meanwhile, Peter Obi addressed the Labour leaders outside the party secretariat, emphasizing his intention to reconcile all aggrieved party members. Obi urged the party leadership to continue their effort to bring together all dissenting party members and supporters. I will ensure that every discord within the party is addressed promptly. Leaders of the party must come together and determine the future of our organization, Obi said. He also stressed the importance of the recent reconciliation between the party and the estranged former leaders, led by former Deputy National Chairman South, that's Lamidi Apapa, stating that it will greatly benefit the party. Now, the reconciliation we witnessed today is critical for the growth of our party. Everyone must reconcile with each other, Obi said, adding that reconciliation is priority for me. It is something I do every day, even within my own family. When we have disagreements with our loved ones, we reconcile. Today, during the meeting, I emphasized that I have come to initiate the process of reconciling our party. The individuals present here are members of our family whom we must reconcile with. We will sit down together and decide the future of our party. I am ready for a reconciliation meeting whenever you choose. Now, after the crisis, the embattled Labour Party National Chairman Julius Abure commended Obi for trying to make peace among the warring parties in the party. In a statement released by Labour Party National Publicity Secretary Abure, Abure expressed satisfaction with Obi's leadership's role in revitalizing the party and steering it towards becoming a formidable entity, capable of bringing about the desired new Nigeria. Abure said, and I'm quoting word for word, "The Labour Party appreciates your reconciliation efforts and we will provide our full support. We are not the aggressors here. We have always sought peace because we cannot approach future elections with divided loyalty. We have made it clear that we are focused on the 2027 elections, which is why we are the only party we have nominated our candidates. We know where we are heading and refuse to be distracted. We would undoubtedly reach our destination of creating a better nation for Nigerians. Meanwhile, members of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) National Transition Committee have called on Abure, Julius Abure, to resign from his position as national chairman of the party. And the NLC, together with some party members, gathered at the Labour Party headquarters in Abuja on Tuesday to demand his immediate resignation. Report has it that Labour Party crisis has taken another dimension, but Abure seems to have got the backing of some powerful people in the party. Now, led by acting chairman Abdulwahid Omar, NLC chanted solidarity songs and called for Abure's resignation, citing the expiration of his tenure as party chairman. Abure had consistently said he was duly elected during their convention in Asaba Delta State earlier this year. Now, however, upon arrival at the party's headquarters, NLC members found the gates shut and were met with resistance from security officials. In an attempt to gain entry, the police used tear gas to disperse the protesters, and the protesters persisted, urging the security personnel to open the gate as their voices echoed in the air. I do not know how Peter Obi is going to come out of this, but I like the fact that he's trying to stick his head and everything is got on Labour Party, as in he is not leaving it after all. This party has been showing signs of cracks even during his campaign period in 2023, where the likes of Labidi Apapa, they started it all, insisting that they are the founding pioneers and the founding fathers. But then there's something, if you notice well, you notice that Abure is playing a fast one on Peter Obi, insisting that they are the only party that have already gotten their presidential candidate, which means presidential candidate form is not for sale for 2027. He said they're the only party that already have a presidential candidate for 2027. So they are saying, by default, Obi, if you're thinking of leaving Labour Party, we have already given you your form, or your ticket is assured, and nobody's going to contest with you. But then that's the word of mouth. 1, 2. He's literally telling Obi, if you come with me, if you support me, by default, implied meaning now, if you come with me, if you support my leadership, if you support my being the national chairman, your ticket is guaranteed, it's sacrosanct. Nobody's going to pick the ticket no matter what. We're not going to put the sales of presidential tickets come to 2027, maybe others, but not presidential ticket. But Peter was looking beyond that. I think going forward, Abure should, if he believes that he won by fair and square, and there was an election that took place in Delta State, which he insisted that he won. No problem. Others believe that election didn't really hold out, or whatever, it was held, but it was done such a way that in a hush situation, whereby other national members and stakeholders who would have been interested in the matter were not duly informed to also form their camp. Normally, things like choosing a national chairman of this caliber must be done with a lot of consultation. All stakeholders should be involved. Why should just a few people come on and the same set? Haba, is this still an appointment? If it's going to be elections, allow test your popularity. And if they ask you to resign, and let a full house conduct these elections. So if you're good enough, what are you scared of? Every time you're always using security personnel to get, when you're not even a politician, you're just, I forgot, they're politicians. I guess let's go wrap it up. Let's see how this whole thing plays out. I just hope that eventually Peter will be able to, survive, or, mend these cracks, or else that's a sinking ship if it's not done properly and done now. I think now is the earliest time. Let's meet in that conversation. What's your take? Have a nice day.
Global happenings today. We communicate.